An unusual man lives in a hospice. He is neither rich nor famous, but he has something that makes him happy every new day. Among the patients and staff, he stands out with his smile and inexhaustible optimism. After breakfast, the man invites his neighbor to sit together on the veranda, where he will read an interesting story. The woman likes to listen, so he opens the book to the page where Noah and Ellie met. On a June evening in 1940, 17-year-old Noah and his friend Finn are walking through an amusement park where they meet a group of girls, among whom is one new and not local, Ellie. She has come to the suburbs for summer vacation, and Noah greedily examines her. He asks Ellie to dance, when suddenly another guy runs up from behind. Ellie refuses Noah and goes to ride the Ferris wheel. A friend tells Ellie that Noah works at a sawmill and is generally a modest guy. He rarely makes any offers to girls, so her friend thinks that if Noah talks to Ellie, he is in love. Noah wants to get the girl at any cost, so he jumps on a wheel and hangs from the crossbar. He says that he will not come down until Ellie agrees to go on a date, and, by the way, the hands are already slipping, so that Noah does not kill himself. Ellie agrees. The next day, Noah meets Ellie on the street, but the girl tells him not to take her promise seriously. Ellie believes that his persistence is nothing more than a regular way to get any girl. Noah says that everything around loses meaning. When Ellie is around, then he confesses his love and promises that he will not back down. Later, Finn and his girlfriend invite Ellie to the cinema, and suddenly Noah appears at the entrance. The last session ends late, and Finn is going to drive everyone home. But Noah suggests take a walk through the night city. On the way home, Ellie says that she will enter a prestigious college, so now she is busy every day: math, Latin, tennis and dancing. Free time is very little, so even such a walk is a luxury for her. Noah asks what Ellie wants, but she confuses her desires with duties and orders from her parents. From the third time, Ellie manages to say that she likes to draw pictures. To feel free, Noah suggests Ellie first lie on the road and then dance at the intersection. Other people usually don't do this, but for Noah, this doesn't mean that he shouldn't. The following weeks, Noah and Ellie spend all the time they have together. Noah teaches Ellie how to drive a car and how to gather the courage to jump into the water from a bungee. Noah is cheerful, but Ellie thinks he is irresponsible, and they argue every day. Despite their different attitudes to life, they always come back to each other because Noah and Ellie are in love. Ellie's father finds out about their relationship and invites Noah to a family dinner. Noah has never seen such a selection of dishes, even on TV. However, despite the luxury around him, Noah feels comfortable, and when asked about his profession, he honestly admits that he earns 40 cents an hour polishing logs at a sawmill. Ellie's mother frankly says that it is impossible to live like this all the life. In the evening, Noah and Ellie arrive at the abandoned Windsor estate, which stands on the bank of the river. Noah admits that he dreams of someday buying this house and then renovating it, and asks Ellie what she would like the estate to look like. A white house with blue shutters and a veranda overlooking the river where she can paint and watch the sunset together. Ellie answers. Noah promises to make Ellie's dream come true. Then they go to the living room. There, Ellie plays an old piano, and then the lovers undress and throw their clothes on the floor to make love. However, an excited Finn suddenly runs into the house and tells Noah that Ellie's parents are looking for her all over town. Ellie comes home and argues with her mother because she calls Noah a nice guy, but a tramp and a simpleton, and this is not Ellie's level. The mother forbids her daughter to see Noah because she believes that Ellie's summer romance could end in pregnancy. Ellie screams that she loves Noah and demands that she should not be told how to live, but the hysteria of 17-year-old daughter does not affect anything. Hearing all this, Noah goes outside, where Ellie catches up with him and asks for hugs and support. Noah does not want to leave, but this is reality, and there is no point in hoping for a miracle. Ellie has a rich life ahead, full of discoveries and achievements, and Noah has no trump cards. He will stay here, and Ellie will go to New York. She is angry that Noah does not even try to fight for love, so they break up. In the morning, Ellie learns from her mother that they are returning to the city right now, which scares the girl because she was sure that she would make peace with Noah today. Ellie arrives at the sawmill but sees only Finn, who nods sadly and says that Noah is having a hard time, but he understands everything. Her mother is in a hurry for Ellie, so she leaves Finn her New York address and asks him to tell that she loves Noah and will wait for a letter from him the next year. Noah feels only bitterness and despair. Every day he sends a new letter in which he regrets their stupid quarrel and offers to come to New York to be with Ellie. But she never received these letters. Her mother personally checks the mail and hides Noah's letters, which have already accumulated 365. For a whole year, Noah does not receive an answer and his faith in love fades, so he decides forget about Ellie and start a new life. Together with Finn, Noah volunteers for the army because America has entered the war. First, their battalion chases General Rommel through North Africa for 2 years, and then they are transferred to Europe. During one attack, Finn is mortally wounded, and Noah forever loses his only friend. Ellie also cannot stay away from the war, so in addition to studying at college, she works as a nurse in a hospital where she meets a wounded Air Force pilot, Lon Hammond. A man completely wrapped in bandages without a living place on his body invites Ellie on a date. She agrees, but only when Lon gets back on his feet. When a few months later Ellie meets Lon on the street without bandages, she is breathless. The handsome pilot has not forgotten about the date. Ellie is charmed because Lon is attractive and refined, and most importantly, he is the heir to a rich dynasty of planters, and therefore Ellie's parents will be delighted. Soon Lon receives their blessing, and then Ellie agrees to marry him. Noah returns to his native village, where his father sells the house, so that Noah can buy the Windsor estate and restore it. Now the guy has a goal. Noah goes to the city to agree on a construction project. On one of the streets, he accidentally notices Ellie and runs out of the bus. Passing by her, he sees Ellie happy but in Lon's arms, and Noah does not dare to interfere with her happiness. The house project is approved, and in the following months, Noah continues to repair. Soon his father dies, and now Noah is left with only an unfinished estate. In the end, perseverance and continuous work lead to results. The house looks exactly as he and Ellie dreamed it would that summer long ago. He puts it up for sale, but each time finds a reason to turn down a buyer, even if they offer more than the asking price. Soon, a photo of Noah standing in front of the luxurious estate makes the front page of the local newspaper, which Ellie notices while trying on her wedding dress. She faints, then tells Lon that she needs to go to her hometown for a few days, just to paint some pictures and organize her thoughts. The next morning, Ellie arrives at Noah's place and sees the house renovated. Just as she dreamed, Noah suspects that Ellie is his personal hallucination, so he doesn't react to this event. So Ellie gets back in the car, thinking that coming was a bad idea. The car crashes into a fence, then Noah approaches and invites Ellie to visit. They spend the whole day together and remember the past, and in the evening she goes to a hotel nearby. The next day, Noah takes Ellie boating, when suddenly a heavy downpour begins. Ellie asks why Noah didn't write if he remembered her. Noah says that he sent 365 letters and never stopped loving her, so he kisses Ellie and they spend an unforgettable night together. In the morning, Noah goes to town to buy groceries and leaves Ellie the brushes and paints. She goes to the veranda where she is painting her first picture when she suddenly hears a knock on the door. Ellie sees her mother, who has come to tell that Lon is already on his way here because Ellie's father managed to tell him about Noah. Ellie claims that her mother ruined her life by hiding the letters and making her believe that Noah had fallen out of love with her. Then the mother takes Ellie to a sawmill and shows her a man there. In her youth, the mother fell in love with him and was ready to stay there for the rest of her life, but her parents forbade it, and then Ellie's father, rich and successful, appeared in her life. Since Ellie now knows everything, the mother does not impose her choice on her daughter, but convincingly asks her not to make the mistake, choosing the poverty. In the end, her mother gives Ellie all 365 saved letters and asks her to think before making a final decision. Ellie returns to Noah and says she can't leave Lon because she promised she would just relax in the suburbs and her marriage won't be affected. Noah doesn't understand why she came here in the first place. He shouts that it doesn't matter what others want or even him. He asks what Ellie wants because it's her choice and her life. If she leaves now, Noah will forget Ellie, as he already did once. Ellie drives away in tears and, unable to control the steering, turns to the side of the road. She doesn't know where to go or what choice to make, so she takes out the letters to Noah and reads them. Then she drives to Lon and tells him honestly about Noah. The fiancé says that he could beat or even kill Noah, but he knows that it won't change anything. He will just wait to see what Ellie decides. A day in the hospice, like the story itself, comes to an end and the man invites his neighbor to dinner. The woman asks how this story ended. Who did Ellie choose in the end? Suddenly the woman remembers she is Ellie and Noah is sitting in front of her. He smiles broadly, confesses his love to Ellie and kisses her. Then they dance. Noah says that Ellie herself wrote this diary so that he could read it to her, bringing back memories to her beloved. Ellie has been suffering from dementia for a long time and Noah considers it lucky if her memory returns to her for at least 5 minutes a day. Then Ellie chose Noah and together they lived a happy life that gave them 3 children. They often come to the hospice and ask Noah to come home because they want to take care of him themselves. And Ellie's memory returns less and less often, but Noah refuses every time because he needs to be with Ellie. She apologizes for not recognizing her children and Noah reassures his beloved that it is not her fault. Suddenly, Ellie pushes Noah away and when he tries to comb the hair, she does not understand what the stranger wants from her and calls for help. The orderlies take Ellie away and Noah cries, then returns to his room, where he has a heart attack due to stress. Noah's health is getting a little better and he enters Ellie's room unnoticed by the staff, where fortunately she recognizes the husband again. Noah says that he will never leave Ellie alone here, even if she completely loses her memory. She cries and asks if their love can create a miracle, and Noah confidently answers, yes. He lies down next to her and they fall asleep together. In the morning, the nurse finds Noah and Ellie, who have not woken up yet. They don't respond to noise, and the absence of a pulse means that Noah and Ellie, holding hands, have fallen asleep forever.